days, do you notice that many children are overweight? Is this the price we have to pay as we move towards a developed nation status? Why is obesity becoming more common among children these days? Childhood obesity, that is my topic for today. Hello, good morning everyone. Childhood obesity has been growing at an alarming rate and is the most common nutritional problem among children in developed as well as in developing countries. It is associated with significant morbidity and mortality, including cardiovascular, respiratory, gastrointestinal, endocrine, and psychosocial morbidities. Malaysia has a lot to worry about because, according to the National Health and Morbidity Survey (NHMS), Malaysia is the most obese nation in Southeast Asia. In Malaysia, the prevalence of childhood obesity increased from 6.1 to 11.9% between 2011 and 2015 and hit an all-time high of 14.8% in 2019. With this latest data, 1.65 Malaysian school children are expected to be overweight or obese by 2025, something that we should be worried about. Why is childhood obesity increasing? Firstly, there is a strong correlation between obesity among children and the lack of interest in sports. Children nowadays display little interest in outdoor activities such as sports and games. They do not find them interesting. Furthermore, most of these activities require some form of physical exertion, which deters children. They tend to be lazy and rather spend their time relaxing indoors. Parents do seem to pay little attention to sports as their main objective is to have their children excel academically. The stress on academic activities such as tuition after school hours leave children with little time to do anything else except to complete their homework before going to bed. Closely linked to this lack of participation in sports is the addiction to the gadgets such as television, computer, and mobile phone. In fact, many children neglect sports and games simply because they find watching television, playing computer games, and surfing and chatting on the internet more interesting pursuits, which can be conducted within the comfort of their homes. To make matters worse, it is common to see these television, computer, and mobile phone addicts snacking while staring at the screen. The sedentary nature of these activities coupled with snacking has become a major cause of obesity among children. Thirdly, the trend in frequenting fast food outlets has given rise to unhealthy eating habits among children. The mushrooming of these outlets strongly suggests that they're becoming immensely popular. With both parents working in most families, the trend is not to cook at home. They give money to their children to buy their meals, and when given a choice, children naturally prefer to eat pizzas, burgers, and fried chickens. On weekends, they manage to persuade their parents to patronize these fast food outlets. How healthy is the food sold in these outlets? More often or not, the food is high in fat and carbohydrates and low in fiber. Little importance is placed on serving balanced meals. Ladies and gentlemen, to help prevent obesity among children, various parties should play their roles. Schools should draw up programs for sport activities that will capture the interests of children. They can also work upon children who participate in this sport. Incentives such as scholarships should be offered to children who excel in sports. In this way, the focus may shift from an emphasis on academic work to one that seeks a balance between studies and sports. Parents do need to play an active role to help prevent obesity among children. One way, for instance, parents should impose certain rules on their children regarding the number of hours they can watch television, play computer games, and surfing and chatting on the internet. Parents themselves should be good role models by participating in outdoor activities and in the process getting the children involved as well. Finally, the government too can play its part to help prevent obesity among children. The problem of poor eating among children should be addressed. One way is for the government to monitor some gimmicks employed by fast food outlets, which are targeted to attract children to their premises. Campaigns on the importance of eating balanced meals should be conducted via media to make parents aware of the dangers of unhealthy eating habits among children. Isn't it now evident that obesity among children can be prevented? Will the schools, parents, and authorities take the necessary actions? Or are they going to wait until we have a nation of obese and unhealthy adults 20 years from now? I leave these questions for you to think about. Thank you.